Alright, in theory, it's live. Wait until we get the email.
No?
I've got
an ad.
There's the email.
Hey.
So I guess we're live between them actually monetizing things. Greetings. Stay a while and listen.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
No, I don't want to update. I just want to start the game. Stop telling me to do things, Nintendo.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman.
Well, we gotta be careful. They might send Pinkertons after us.
Fuck. Oh well. Sorry.
I got Barb and Pen and chat. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
We are playing Trinity Trigger, which is a game I was not 100% sure I was going to get until I saw a couple of reviews, and it's like, hey, no, this looks great. So...
Trinity Trigger.
Oh, well.
Yep, okay. Well,
Got,
tell it.
Got voice acting. Good. Good for you. Actually, I don't think every game needs voice acting these days. Like, I'm probably in the minority on that, but like, especially some RPGs, I don't really feel like we need
ago, in the age when myths were born,
hundreds of hours
two
of
divine
dialogue.
factions waged war
Because
for
I can
dominion.
read faster than they can
The
talk.
gods of order, led by Soleus of the Sun, valued law and obedience.
Obedience.
The gods of chaos, led by Ofnir of the Storm, reveled in freedom and unfettered change. War consumed not only the celestial realm,
Unfettered
also
change.
Trinity,
That's not a descriptor that
land
you
of
usually
humans
use.
and beasts. Holy weapons range from the heavens.
And Laura.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the party. Still started watching. I watched the 30th anniversary episode, and I felt a little underwhelmed. I was expecting, like, just while someone was like, enjoy your camp. I'm like, 30 years of camp. I was expecting more camp.
Already?
There was less camp than I had an expectation, and it didn't match.
How the hell did that? Okay, whatever. I'm tangled up.
I don't know if that's a shadow or if I've just got
only
a
I could
really
remember
crappy
what.
beard. I think that's a shadow.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really crappy
Sam?
shadow.
Thanks.
Basic controls. How to run.
Oops. Almost forgot something.
Checking things. Don't you wish you had a tutorial like this in real
Off to
life? You
work
just
I
wake
go.
up one morning and there's like just a text box that tells you, hey, there's something new. There's going to be some new bullshit you're going to have to deal with today. Here's how to do it.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it, but yeah, it was definitely taking itself a little more serious. Yeah, I mean, I get that they wanted to kind of tie in with the fact that the original Yellow Ranger actress did pass away. They kind of wanted to tie in with that and make it a little darker. But, like, if you're going to do that, I really feel like they should have brought more of the original cast in and kept it a little more consistent.
I can't deal. My poor neurodivergent self cannot handle being all tangled up. Ow. I have no idea what I did. It is not a visible bruise, but I have a very large bruise on the outside of my leg. I keep hitting it on everything. Which is probably how I got it in the first place. Now that I think about it.
All right.
I got 1,000 currency.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, a lot of the original cast members turned them down. And then, 2 of them are dead. Which normally I'd be a little more shocked about. Like, oh, well, the two people on a TV show I watched as a kid are dead.
You
Like,
really out?
I know,
The-
right? I work like
3/4 the
butter
cast
as
of
well as
Babylon 5 are dead.
Wait,
And like,
Cyan, that thing is packing.
Huh? Oh, might have been that weird dream I had.
I mean, I grew up watching a
It's
lot of
bigger than
reruns,
last
so
time.
like
Ser-
that's true of most of the shows that I watch.
ironically,
Hey,
it's not for
this
some of the
isn't
ones
half
that I
bad.
watched. Angela Lansbury's still
improved.
kicking.
You mean it?
For sure.
Oh, Jessica Fletcher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She
really?
had
I mean,
a
they're
cameo
not.
Yeah.
in
Uh,
the
Oh, come.
I mean,
second
What's the matter?
Knives Out movie.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get to an options menu to where I can adjust that. But she is
good
playing
morning, Cyan.
Among Us with Daniel Craig's character, and I forget 3 other people. I think one of them's a basketball player. I forget who. But like it's the strangest thing, and like the whole shtick to it is Daniel Craig's character can't play Among Us. He can't figure it out. He's just not good at it. Though he is like the world's best detective. he can't wrap his head around Among Us. And I love it. That is a super cute little.
That's
Yeah, I don't think they asked Austin
Morning.
St. John.
Off
Like
to work
wire
like
fraud
a
is
hind-
It's
something that they
Word has
tend
it that
to
shady folks.
want to distance themselves.
it's amazing the things that Hollywood will try to distance themselves from, and then just fucking not.
Yeah.
What should I look up?
And by amazing, I mean infuriating.
Trinity.
Hey, I can turn the voices off. If only I could say that about real life.
Hey,
Hey, sometimes
mine. You do not get to mute my voice ever.
No, I don't want to mute other like the intrusive thought voices.
Oh, that would be nice.
Like the voice that says,
Right.
"Hey, you're driving down the road. It'd be great to throw your phone out the window." I have that one all the time, and I don't know why.
I mean, at least it's your phone. I mean, that sucks, and it's weird. But
Son.
at least it's your phone, because usually mine's like, why don't you just walk into traffic? It could be fun. You never know. Let's gamble. Let's do it. Let's go to Vegas, but for, your existence.
Like I just have like most of my intrusive thoughts revolve around what would happen if you break something important, like hey, that big red button, you shouldn't press it. Press it. I definitely, in any tabletop game I ever played, I definitely had the big red button complex as a character disadvantage. Like, I forget what it was called in Dungeons and Dragons for a while, but like the Star Wars campaign that is shiny red button. It's like it was a disadvantage you could take to get more perks. It's like if you see an ominous switch or button that you know you shouldn't, you're gonna press it.
Okay.
And Lord, did I do that every time. Anytime we were in a place with like a weird control panel where we shouldn't be, I'd always ask her, hey, is there a button here that I shouldn't press?
It wasn't an intentional thing that I did, but it turns out my half-goblin slayer in the last set of games that I played it had the big red button complex. It's just...
It was just me, though.
It was just me.
The Violet Ranger is non-binary. There's a bit in one of the Power Rangers series. I don't know which one, but it's like either the main villainess or like the right-hand lackey of or the main villain or villain. Like it was one of the. It was a villainess who was a human, but with like some sort of like monster-y features. So like this is a recurring character.
Okay.
She's fighting the Blue Ranger. And it's like, so what's your deal? You know, the pink one's the hot one, black one's the brooding one, the red one's the like it goes through all of them. It's like, so what's your deal? It's like, I'm Scottish. And I'm just like, same. I'm not the hot one. I'm not the brooding one. I'm the Scotsman.
I think I'm the brooding one. I can brood with the best of them. Or maybe not, because I also use comedy to deal with the brooding. Hey,
Power
sir.
Rangers RPM. Okay, like that's a video clip that gets passed around the internet all the time, and like next time I come across it, I'll send it to you because it's just like, and it's like a Mike Myers level of Scottish accent. It's like, it's obviously that you are not a native Scotsman. Or if you are doing your damnedest to do a fake Scotsman voice just to play it up. I got some wood.
Jeffak, one goat.
Or, you know, going back to the fact that we just finished Picard, like, I've saved the Enterprise twice. I flew into the Corona of a star twice, but you fuck one ghost.
Oh, Dr. Crusher, my heart.
Alright, so, and it's neat, there's a little thing that tells you how many treasure chests there are in a town. So you know if you're actually getting all the stuff.
Well, that's cool.
Alright, I just gotta find...
It sure would be nice if some of the other games I played did that.
Hey, look, that looks like a treasure chest behind these houses. Can I go get that? No? Can I go up over here? I can. Panacea. Okay.
Okay, I definitely misread that, and I thought it said, "Do you need manatee?" And I was like, "What?"
I mean, I do need manatees.
You know, as long as I lived in Florida, I never saw a manatee. Like, just never went
I've seen one once.
where manatees were.
I've also seen dolphins once. We went to Florida to visit Rob and Nikki, and we were sitting out with Nikki having lunch one day at this place by one of the industrial docks. So like you've got this like channel into the ocean, and then like across from that you've got the industrial docks. So you've got all these like giant cranes and like the large cargo ships, and in between in that channel, which was probably maybe a quarter of a mile, just dolphins hanging out.
It's doing their thing.
Just, I guess, close enough to people.
The rapists of the sea.
I mean, you know. He's making a noise.
Yeah.
A mint jam.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, get the spoils from your slain.
Aqua gel.
Isn't that a type of hair product? No, that's Aquanet.
Aquanet.
Aquanet. Oh God, you can just teleport in.
I think actually the thing that made me afraid of the water where I can't see the bottom is actually having a small school of like stingrays swim between my legs. Like, I couldn't see anything because of, you know, the wave kicking up the sand and everything, and then by the time it kind of settled, there's like this thing swimming between my legs with a couple others around it, and I'm like, ah.
I've never had interactions with sea life at the beach like that, except for crabs. The last time I was at the beach with Amber, it was, her family goes for the 4th of July week, and so I went for part of the week, and we went and watched the fireworks at the pier, and we were walking back to their house, and obviously you gotta wait till nighttime for fireworks so you can see them. Crabs don't give a shit about that.
No, they don't.
It's dark. It's time for food. And so, like, we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, you just feel, like, waves of crabs start walking toward the water, and walking back, and walking toward the water, and walking back. I miss turn-based RPGs. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that the newest Final Fantasy is going to be Devil May Cry style. I do have the Trails of Cold Steel games. I need to play those. Tendonitis and the back muscle pull. That's...
Oh, that blows.
that-
I'm sorry, Pen.
I got some yellow gel from him.
Oh, nice.
So this game is a kind of spiritual successor to a series on the Super Nintendo called Secret of Mana, or Seiken Densetsu, depending on, you know, if you notice that there are more games in the series that never came out in the US because reasons. Oh, I can break these too. I can go around breaking stuff. And I can...
You get to be a regular Link.
I can mow lawns. There was more grass back here. Let's go mow some lawns. I don't know what these herbs are for, but I need them. There we go. Leaves and herbs. I'm totally not smoking.
No.
So my birthday was Sunday. And for it, I asked to do a day of Lord of the Rings themed food, because we found this whole schedule of like the Hobbits food cycle. So like 8 o'clock breakfast, 9 o'clock second breakfast, 11's afternoon tea,
lunch and
etc.
afternoon tea, yeah.
And it had like a list of like what you could have for it, and so Jess made a ton of food. And we ate a ton of food all day. And Libet posted about it on Facebook. And one of her friends, who I've met once, he's like, "Did you guys finish off the day with smoking some long bottom leaf?" Some old Toby. And I'm like, holy shit, that's right. And like, we watched the movie, we had the movies on in the background. 2 of 4 hobbits are stoned like 3/4 of the trilogy.
I mean, you gotta deal with trauma somehow. I guess.
Son, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come sit over here.
But yeah, I made some honey cakes and
Whipped butter.
whipped honey butter, and peach compote and mixed berry compote for 11's. I made second breakfast.
We also had some bacon my brother made. Every year my brother does a thing called Pig Day, where he actually gets a pig from a friend of his who does livestock rearing, basically. And he gets a pig and does this big barbecue day. And he made some homemade bacon, and that was probably the best bacon I've ever had. Like, that was uncomfortably delicious. I'm glad we had such little of it. Otherwise, I would have filled up on bacon all day and could have easily ruined the rest of the day's food choices. Hello, my son. Can the viewer see you, or are you just out of frame? I think you're just out of frame.
Rowan, come here. Say hi to the internet properly. Hi, internet. Oh.
Hi, hey
you
Chungus.
chonk.
Hey Chungus. You good boy. You good boy. Hi.
Like, but why can't I fuck with your stuff? Let me fuck with your stuff.
I mean, divine extract.
You want to jump down, but you're enjoying being pet.
He's like, I don't want to be here, but I do like the scritches. I know, I had to move the table.
Good boy. Oh, okay. I'm not done petting you, apparently.
He's like, no, you aren't. You are done when I say you're done.
Are you gonna purr about it? There's the purr. See if the mic can pick up the purr.
Hi. Is it better if you groom me so I can give you face scratches? There you go. The
Yeah,
sign
but
has discovered the
People
Rosetta
got your
Stone.
tongue. Let's play people got your tongue. Come on. He's like, no, you're gonna pet me.
He never learns this.
He doesn't.
He's like, he will try to groom me. And I can just grab his tongue and he won't stop trying to groom me.
Yeah. He just comes back for more. But yeah, I started that a couple years ago. Started playing people got your tongue.
And he has not.
And it brings me joy.
I mean, it brings me joy. Alright, there's a treasure chest there, but it looks like it's blocked by big rocks. Maybe we'll get another weapon. I'm a JRPG protagonist. I'm here to steal all of your shit.
Hey. Oh, you don't know what you want to do you?
And some weird glowy spots on the floor. A mint julep.
Speaking of, I need to go to the liquor store and get some creme de menthe so I can have some mint juleps on Derby Day. And apparently, I didn't know it until a couple of days after it happened. Thunder of Louisville, over Louisville, was on Saturday.
Oh no.
And apparently my cousin played it. He was on the live news broadcast, or channel broadcast of Thunder over Louisville and all the associated whatever he played. And I want to be very excited about it, but he's kind of a conservative asshole. So
The excitement is tempered with...
yeah. I mean, at least he hasn't shot a bunch of Budweiser beer cans as far as I know, so that's good.
I got a toxic stinger.
Huh.
As we're discussing your cousin.
Toxic stinger sounds like a cocktail I need to make. It definitely has to include tequila.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Homie. Yeah. What?
What are you doing?
My dear.
What are you doing, my son? Are you trying to get a better look at the screen? They say
No,
don't
I'm
sit,
trying to eat your cords.
they say don't sit too close to the TV, you'll go blind. Yeah. They also say don't masturbate, you'll go blind.
Yeah.
Between everything I do in life.
You do need to get an eye exam. I was actually fussing at it about that just before the stream started. Toxic Stinger sounds like a special weapon from Mega Man.
It might be. It might be. I'm remembering there is a Hornet boss in, I think, Mega Man X3. I don't think it's Toxic, because I think there was Toxic Seahorse. But I think there was some bee that gave you a stinger ability. So, you know, we're not far off. Son, will you just lay down and stop trying to get into places you're not supposed to be?
No, that's not fun.
I know it's not. I know it's not.
Actually, it kind of is. Taking naps is the best thing ever.
Did I just? Oh.
Well, okay.
Well, I got a chaos shard.
You're just tearing down them walls.
Speaking of names of death metal bands, oh god, what are you? Do I want to go up these stairs, or do I want to go up the stairs of the secret place? Let's go. There we go. Going up the secret place. It's our secret garden.
Going up the secret place sounds like a very bad innuendo.
I mean, I'm very bad innuendo.
I'll show you the bad innuendo. Meta. I'm sorry, I'm abusing myself.
That's what she said. I have a compulsion. I see these plants, I gotta cut them. I probably have more than enough of the...
Gotta cut them all.
I saw, did you ever watch the Digimon cartoon?
No.
So...
Look at who you're talking.
I don't know, you have siblings.
Yeah, Cass didn't want to be.
I didn't know if you were like, you had to babysit the kid one day and be like, I gotta fucking put up with Digimon.
No, that's how I was introduced to SpongeBob, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I went to college and I discovered SpongeBob's actually fucking hilarious. Anyway.
Someone took the Digimon opening, it's a very interesting stylized opening, but replaced it with characters from Pokemon. So it's like all the human characters getting sucked into the digital world, and instead of like the Digimon, it's like Pokemon that like kind of temporarily, and it was just so weird. But for my audience that I know, at least a couple of you have watched the Digimon card. Like, go seek this out. And it's one of those things that's just like, it fits. And I'm not okay with that, because it shouldn't. Oh, well. I figured that was going to be a thing. Oh, you can shoot things at me. I'm very glad bees in real life do not shoot stingers.
Yeah.
We would be so fucked.
It would be pretty terrible. Although, that would mean that a wasp could only sting you once. unless they have regenerative stingers. Because wasps will sting you all day long.
Yeah. Looks like I made it to the stream. How's your day been? My day's been alright. Work was work. I can buy things in dungeons. I can craft things in dungeons.
Okay.
I can make a bunch of potions.
Mood your success. Look at you go.
Does that mean I got plus 4 more? Or did I just make... Oh, I can also break the roots. God, everything is interactive in this game. Like, oh, as I say, maybe it's not. No, I can break stuff. Can I go this way? It's blocked for now. That doesn't seem like one I can break. Okay, well, let's go this way then. See where to go. To quote your Curse of Darkness, that's me. Oh, goody gumdrops. 4 more HP than they went. Oh, neat. I hope so. I don't know. I missed, you know, the tutorial because I'm skipping it.
Okay.
Man Bear Pig. Hello, son. Get out of there.
Yep. That bear pig is a very serial threat.
Apparently I think he's in Stick of Truth, and I haven't gotten to him yet.
Man bear pig or Al Gore?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Nothing works. I've done one thing. If you like living, I suggest.
Oh,
well, maybe what bold of you to assume.
You're not my real dad.
Lay down.
Now let's do this.
So you're not my real sword. Gaining new power. Flamey becomes a trigger. No more attacks when trigger attacks when Flamey transforms into a weapon. Weapons aura. Gauge icon is full, so Y. Vary by weapon. Attack enemies to fill your gauge. Flamey transforms into a one-hand sword that you can wield in battle. Boost attack power. Okay. You gotta attack the barrier around the monster until it breaks. Bosses have special armor gauges. When you hit a boss with a weapon, it's weak against the icon appears. Okay. Well, he's apparently weak to swords, but I did nothing about that the first time I tried hitting him. So I feel as though an equipped weapon may start glowing mid-battle. While it's glowing, well, way to hurt Man Bear Pig. Oh, he's got shield again. Oh, I almost did not dodge that.
I don't know about this sentient sword thing, though. Yeah. Critical Role taught us that's a bad thing.
I mean, the Man Bear Pig stuff is a side quest, all I can say. Okay. I've actually played some Stick of Truth because of your let's play the whole I want to play. I do need to play Fractured, or Stick of Truth first. But I have been thoroughly enjoying Fractured. Attack icons, shield boosts have a yellow line icon. I can now customize weapons. But what are you?
Hey, that's me about my gender.
I don't know. I only know my name.
A friend of mine posted a thing that's like, my personality is like the one kitchen drawer that's just full of whatever. And I was like, same, but also my gender and my special interests.
I had a friend who posted if you're in your 30s, you should have a favorite pan that you like to cook with, a drawer full of junk that you don't want to get rid of because you might need it. You know?
Hey, we do use the things in our junk drawer.
We do. Alright, I will let you sit up there if you just sit up there.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I'm going to teleport back to where I just went. And now I'm going to look in the menu. Weapon customization. Flame Edge, Fire Smash, Flare Charge. Okay, so I have all of those, I guess.
Oh, my dear.
And I say you can stay up there, and the first thing you're trying to do is knock off stuff.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling kitty cat.
He's like,
You were causing all kinds of trouble. Oh, my darling kitty cat.
Son. My love. My love. If you didn't want to be cradled like a baby, you should have just laid on the fucking floor.
It's good enough for your brother. What's up, Axis? Axis is being a little sleepy boy.
Except he's
He's
glaring.
Not, yeah, oh
he's
yeah,
like,
he's definitely like not thrilled.
he's like, I feel like you're gonna pick me up in a moment, so I've got to stay preemptively angry.
I'm very tempted to pick you up, but I'm trying to resist the urge. But maybe you should stop being so cute, and then I wouldn't want to pick you up.
Burning Caliburn. Alright, so I can't go that way. And if we go back this way. Can I break this now? Nope. And my sword's not doing the glowy thingy, so...
The roots and plants grew back. Oh,
yeah.
And your little mint julepy blob friend is back. Hi. You don't have to scratch on the carpet.
But I do.
But you don't.
But I do.
He is getting more and more copper.
Yep, he's getting old.
Let me boop your nose. Boop.
Still not to the point to where I can kill enemies in one hit. Hey, look, more gel.
Oh my god, is that hair gel?
My cats also like to knock things over when they're climbing. Hasn't happened for... Okay, so... I'm not a believer in the flat earth theory for a multitude of scientific reasons. but my own personal headcanon is we have cats who like to knock shit off of tables and flat surfaces. And if the world were flat, I feel like there would be some sort of large prehistoric cat just knocking shit off the side of them.
Fuck this, fuck that, fuck this thing in particular. Yeah.
I feel like maybe I've done all I can do here, because I've got all of the, I've got to return to Wood Roost. So I guess I'm done here. But it seems like there's more teleporty spots that I can unlock, so. Feel like I'm not. But I'm just going to do 500 points of damage to something randomly. Because, you know, I'm a firm believer in there is no kill like overkill. I think maybe there's 2 treasure chests on this floor that I didn't get. Because it says there's 2. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's 1.
Woohoo!
So this is all, like, that's per floor. Okay, let's go look for something else to break. Right there.
Order shard. Okay.
I prefer chaos.
So do I.
What's your gender? Chaos. No, I mean, what's in your pants? Chaos. You can change your trigger attack combo. Swap out 2 techniques for each slot. Okay. Can I come back over here and break? I don't think I can break these rocks yet. Because, like, I can see this, and I can't break that.
Not
But it sounds
for
like
lack of try.
it sounds like it's trying to break. Maybe I shouldn't use the sharp object on it, but instead, maybe...
Give it some blunt force trauma.
I wonder if this order and balancing is going to wind up being like Hexy's Force. I don't know. I'm curious to see what direction we're going to go with it. I mean, so far I am very impressed with this game. Graphically and like control-wise, it is very well defined Secret of Mana style. Like, it's got, you know, a combo system that you kind of want to do along like Secret of Mana, but it's not waiting or having to charge and hold buttons. It's just, you know, kind of letting it do its thing. Did I already come over here?
No.
Oh.
You found
Oh
a
my God.
chonky boy. Jesus.
Yeah, Chonky Boy wants me dead.
Wow.
One hit
Wonder.
almost took me out. Recovery items, that's what I want. Yeah, I don't think I should be taking out the big chunky boy yet.
Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, I could go see how much damage I could do to him with the glowy sword attack. And that'd give me an idea of... Nope! Nope, glowy sword did nothing. That was 500 points of damage, and his bar did not
proposed a settlement to Dick with you.
He proposed a lot to Dick with me.
Thieves. Oh no. Not thieves.
Thieves. Oh, hey.
Guess no one's coming.
Blinken, what are you doing up there?
Guessing.
Guessing? I guess.
Guess
No
no one's
one's
coming.
Are those your ears, or is that hair?
I don't know.
Speak. Okay, so I guess this is going to be a crafting place. But all I can do is I have 5 iron ore apparently. I don't know when I got that. I can sell things. I can sell chaos shards. I got a stinger and a toxic stinger.
Well, aren't you fancy?
Alright, see, I don't think that's something I can do anything with at the moment. Also, my profile picture at the bottom, because I'm injured, looks ridiculous.
Yeah, that's definitely the face of someone injured.
I'm so injured.
Feel so alive right now.
So, I had an idea for a Let's Play that I wanted to do, but I was making it so difficult on myself that I just opted to not do it. There is a game for the Genesis that I have. Captain America and the Avengers.
Okay.
It is an old school arcade beat 'em up. Kind of like Streets of Rage
Yeah.
or Golden Axe or anything like that. But it's Avengers. So you've got Captain America, Iron Man, Vision, or Hawkeye as the 4 playable characters. And this
Not
is,
a woman among them.
of course, it's it's 90s. The female comic characters were regulated to support, like the first X-Men game, where it was Jean Grey and Storm. But granted, Storm was badass. She was a screen-clearing special attack. But so you have those 4 characters, and they have 2 profile portrait pictures. They've got their normal, and then they've got one that looks like when they're taking damage. I had this idea to play through the game as all 4 of them throughout the game, but instead of using their normal pictures, use pictures of their MCU actors as either the normal or the hit versions. And I got real fucking creative with it. So like the one for Iron Man, I found there's a picture that goes around on Twitter every year. Robert Downey Jr. dressed as an Easter bunny one year. Like he's wearing an Easter bunny costume. Like that was going to be his default picture. Like I had like Paul Bettany. I had like him looking super sinister from one of his other movies, and then like him looking super happy for his injury. Just I found these pictures.
Pull a picture from A Knight's Tale. From his opening scene where he is trudging.
And like Chris Evans, like I found so many pictures of Chris Evans. So I hadn't figured out what I was going to use for that. And then there was like Jeremy Renner. But like I had this idea. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I did not, because the amount of editing that went into it was just so. Because like I had I had to swap out the, like I had to just have the picture on as a default, because on the upside, the UI never changes. If you're playing a single player game, your health is always in the same place.
Yeah.
It only moves if you're playing with multiplayers, and then it just kind of spaces out so it's all evenly spaced. But like, the pictures are all set places. You just have to change it for when you take a hit. And that was where I was running into problems.
Well,
Because let's face it, I am not one to play games cautiously.
you? No.
And you know, so this is not my original copy of Captain America and the Avengers, but I remember the birthday I got this. I was in 4th grade. And I remember because my brother was super disappointed that I asked for this instead of the X-Men game, which I also just had, and I actually just sold that one. Because I feel no need to keep my Genesis cartridge games because I have so many ways to emulate them now. But he's like, the X-Men game is cooler. It's like the X-Men game was harder.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't that rewarding. Like, I've gone through and I've replayed both I'm like, both of these are terrible games. At least this one's got some slapstick fun to it.
Yeah.
X-Men tried to take itself a little too seriously with the 90s comic book, everything is gonna be super great. Like, it's where DC is now.
Yeah.
Oh,
DC.
But yeah, he was like, "Why'd you ask for this one?" Like, this one's a beat 'em up. Like, you can, like, it's got the 3/4 overhead view, so like you can move into the background of the foreground. X-Men was just a side scroller, and it wasn't even a good side scroller.
Yeah.
Like, because it was designed to be hard.
Take good care of him, okay?
Hey, we now have someone who has a bow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
And she's got a little bird friend. So I'm curious, just like, let's go shoot some slimy things. Oh!
Speaking of little bird friends, Libet found a video of parrots video calling each other.
Yes, that was amazing.
And like they were actually interacting, like they picked who they wanted to call, and they would preen and talk if they had words, and like okay then. Well.
I can't obviously cut grass with a bow and arrow.
You know, if you could, it would make, I think I would have even more fun doing yard work. I enjoy mowing and stuff, but I don't know, if I could use a compound bow about it, that'd be pretty cool.
So my dad has a throwing axe target that he made. There was just a section of tree stump
That he broke.
He broke a quarter of it off because apparently he threw one of the hatchets a little too hard and it just kind of splintered and just took a chunk off with it. And I'm like, yeah. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on the SNES. That one I feel is impossibly tough. That one is just one that's designed to be super difficult. Like, I've played that one. I don't think I've ever beaten that one in any of the years that I've been playing games. I don't think I've managed to sit and be able to beat it.
You know what we should do? when we return your parents' Instapot, we should actually plan to be there for a little bit. And you take your throwing knives, and we'll just throw sharp objects at things.
I could. I haven't thrown sharp objects at things in a while.
Just saying, could be fun. Sounds like a good afternoon, really.
That's a good time, Tater.
I've always wanted to learn to throw knives. I can throw an axe sometimes. I need more practice.
I am better with knives than with axes because I always feel like I get a little too ahead of myself with the axe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going the right way either. I'm supposed to go somewhere. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Head to Astrum. I don't know where Astrum is. But now I've got a bow and I can just shoot people from a distance. So that's great. Couldn't get past the first level. So there's a handful of X-Men games that I've never beaten. One that I did beat, I basically just brute forced my way through, which was the X-Men arcade game. Just, if you have enough quarters, you're gonna win that game. And I did. That's how I did it. So.
They do. I've been once for a friend's birthday. And I had a lot of fun. But it's actually pretty expensive to go.
No. I mean,
but the upshot is that like the axe throwing place here, you can get a couple of drinks about it because having people drinking alcohol and throwing hatchets is a great idea.
I mean, on paper it sounds, but like.
I mean, it was fine. But yeah, I'd like to go back at some point. They actually have leagues, and if I could someday, I would like to join one of the leagues.
The Guild of Calamitous Intent. That would be, if I ever joined any sort of league, that would be my league name. There's actually a couple places just down the road that are a fantastic way to eat all of your money.
Yes.
There is the axe throwing place, which has a bar, limited bar, because I think it's mostly just beer. I don't think they have any spirits.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know because I only drank beer when I was there. So
but next door, there's Boxcar, which is a barcade, which has a ton of arcade cabinets and then like large sections where you can play console games. And they have spirits.
Yes.
They have a lot of spirits. There's so much liquor in that place.
First time we went there, I took you there after you had a bad day, and I bought you a shot.
Yeah.
And then we played some games, and you felt a little better about life.
I don't remember what bad day I was having, though.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't know. Probably blocked it out. But yeah, no. There's that, and then there's Motor Co. Because they have the parts and labor bar, and then they have like the music venue with the bar, and yeah. I haven't driven down that far to your street in a hot minute.
Oh, hey, I missed a treasure chest.
How dare you?
Guild of Calamity. Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should burn. So, Guild of Calamitous Intent came from Venture Brothers, which it's a fantastic show that kind of ended before it resolved. But it's one of several Adult Swim shows that is getting a movie to kind of finalize. They showed a preview of the movie the other day, and I'm like, sure, this is going to be a thing. It's like the subtitle is something about the blood of the baboon. It's so weird.
Alright. Speaking of Adult Swim cartoons, I really think I'm gonna try to go to the Blue Ridge Rock Festival because Death Clock is playing. Exciting. And Baby Metal and Steve Togen and fucking everybody.
And fucking everybody.
And I think Pantera, which fuck them and their like neo-Nazi bullshit.
Did you just hit me with a stinger?
Did you? Okay.
Behold, my glowing shroom. Not phallic at all, is it, Steve? There is a subreddit that I found it just entertained the shit out of me. It's called Mildly Penis. And it's things that look vaguely phallic. Like, I gotta show. I'm not gonna. I might post this one on the Discord later, but I sent this one to Amber because it's just like, really? This is a thing. Well, this is a thing. It is a nutmeg grater.
Okay.
That is a combination of phallus and Dalek.
Yes, it is.
Like, imagine if a
Talk
Dalek...
about a robot penis.
I mean, that's what I always called the Yeti microphone.
I
Because it looked
know.
like you were talking into a robot penis.
I know.
And, you need to use that for your podcast and
I
just be like
do.
robot penis.
Maybe that's what I should call it. It's like, I'm just talking on the robot penis. So a friend of mine from Sweatpants and Coffee actually has like this whole, I think she actually has a page about it now, called Peens in the Wild.
And it's just...
And yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Hey, Libet, hi.
You missed us discussing about a mildly penis nutmeg grinder that looks kind of like a Dalek. If a Dalek were just a large penis.
Yes, it is. Just to answer you there.
Yeah, it is. I've unlocked fast travel.
Well then, I would like to unlock fast travel.
Same.
That would probably.
Oh, that's about what you... Okay, so glad to know you didn't miss it.
That would certainly make trips to see Cass quicker.
Maybe going to work easier.
Maybe not quite as fun though, because I have fun on the road.
I can. I mean, I like driving, especially now that I have a car that doesn't leak. But like, same time, going into the office today, I had a conversation with one of my coworkers. It's like, she was like, it's so early to be here. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's like, if there's one thing I did not miss when the office was closed, is the commute. Because holy crap. In my defense, in my defense, the world sucks. Yeah, I get it. Time is absolutely. If I could pick one, just instantly teleport places. Teleportation is a very slept-on power.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people are like, no. I remember one of the early 90s comics, because like everyone was like, ooh, Nightcrawler's just kind of, he's like the joke X-Men.
Nightcrawler's fucking badass.
And one of the artists did, so like Nightcrawler, the teleportation is great, but it's like the fact that he's got, completely prehensile feet, he's got a prehensile tail, his agility and dexterity are through the roof. Like, I think one of the only characters in Marvel that has better agility and dexterity than him is like Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably.
And Spider-Man is really a kind of slept-on character. Like, his upper echelons of power are impressive because he's always holding back. Mostly because part of it, he's a kid. But Nightcrawler, one of the artists had this great, where like Nightcrawler took on like a swashbuckling personality for a while in the late 90s.
Okay.
And it was either a rapier or a cutlass, depending on who was drawing him. But he would teleport and slash constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine being able to teleport instantly and instantly stab or slash something. You've got thousands of blades. And the fact that he didn't have to be using his hands, he could be using his feet or his tail, he could be doing all sorts of other shit. Like, well, I'm now terrified of him.
I totally want to. I need for science to get on the whole teleporter thing, like really bad.
No, we've just watched Picard and we know that that's a bad, that can be a bad day.
But as far as I know, we haven't made contact with any changelings, so we might be
Or
okay.
the Borg. I mean, we might have made contact with the Borg. I wouldn't know at this point.
But yeah, no, it'd just be nice to be able to like pop in at Cass's when she's had a bad day and, bring her some ice cream.
Would you like some softener?
And,
It cures slow.
yes, I need it then.
Smelling salts cure stun. Purification bell cures seal.
I need some soften, apparently.
Well, I'll go ahead and buy that. So now I guess I know how to.
But yeah, I mean, I don't mind the drive when I know I'm gonna be there for a little bit though, 'cause I don't know, I like driving. I actually have this whole like wish list on Amazon of like different things, like a car tent and this and that and the other to just make it so I can just road trip endlessly. And my little car air mattress thing has come in handy plenty of times already. That was a good investment.
Residence. Oh, residential people, I'm just trying to take your stuff. Your glowy stuff.
Hey, I'm a good guy. Let me have your shit.
I guess I can't land. Oh, let's head back to the end. Okay. It says there's 2 more treasure chests, but I don't know where. Oh, hey, there's one.
Speak of the devil.
And it seems like they're outside. So there's one
I
more.
love how he's like constantly like the Naruto run.
No, he's actually moving his arms. The Naruto run
Okay.
is just
That's fair, but with
Just
as
like-
far forward as he's leaning. He's halfway there.
he's halfway there. Oh, running like a ninja. And-
Oh.
oh.
For that, I'm gonna make you listen to the mashup of the Golden Girls theme and Down with the Sickness. It's hilarious.
I bet it is. Head west towards Bosong. I don't need to rest. I can go without sleep.
For the weak. See, you do that with your characters, but when I say that, you get mad.
That's because these are unfeeling versions of ones and zeros. You are a complicated ghost driving a meat suit through time and space.
Listen. You're not my real dad.
The fairy gnome spores will poison you. So. Alright, let's just shoot you all from a distance.
I would like to see how that turns out.
Down with the Pikmin. Oh, I would love to see a Pikmin parody with it. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let's kill you, and then we're gonna switch to you and just
Wow.
shoot you from a distance because you are large and intimidating.
However, not in charge because you're dead now.
And I don't know, other than that looking real. Okay, so those can heal me, I guess. This one just wobbles and glows for a second. I'm like, mildly penis.
Yeah.
Mildly penis. But is a sword all you really need? You can only summon a single trigger. Does that mean I can change weapons? Absorb this power alters. Okay.
Sure.
Alright, so I have
Using
a feeling.
shit you don't understand always turns out well.
I don't know. But we're gonna go in here. Vampire bats only drop items if you defeat them with a sword. Okay. I got a shiny fang.
Ooh.
And a chaos.
The name of my pumpkin. Shiny. It's more pop pumpkin.
just hit me? Yeah, you are hitting me, because I'm doing very little damage. Because I'm trying to attack too frequently. Elixir.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, hey, look. Can't do anything with those yet. What does this one do? Oh, those just explode. Wonderful.
Nice. It's exciting.
I guess we go up this way. Up the stairs. I feel like I get this, you know, special attack a little more frequently than I should. Because, like,
Hey, that's handy.
that's a thing. Oh, hey, look. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a thing, too.
Well, that was...
An adventure.
That was. Let's recovery items. And then status recovery items. Get rid of the poison. Wow, that makes me wonder if I should blow up this one over here too. Yeah, I should. Okay, you stood too close to that on purpose.
Look here, you little shit.
And some more chaos shards and some more health. And going down some stairs. And light up my wobbly shroom.
You light up my shroom.
Suddenly I feel like we're Weird Al.
Yep. Yeah.
Is this the altar world? No, because this one's not working. So you mean it is, we just need to turn it on. Yeah, also altar has its own element, so only triggers down. I can use it. Fire altar, and then flame you can turn into a bow. Alright, so we gotta keep looking for a fire altar. In the dark. Alright, go upstairs.
Nice.
Just gonna... I would say, are you actually gonna be smart and stay away from that? No, no. Okay, you can.
Okay, those
shoot.
are cute, but they need to go away.
How about this? Haha! Shoot it from a distance. I got a stamina pill. Gas station boner pill. It all comes back to the gas station boner pills.
Every time, man. That's ridiculous.
I feel like that blew something up. Yeah. Didn't kill him, but... Oh, hey, look! I can buy or craft things. Is there anything I can actually craft at the moment? Major success. No
Is
major
there a
suc-
minor success bonus? Like, you did it okay enough.
Like, it's all right. It could be better.
Is there a B minus success bonus?
Like, in reality, I'm a C student. Can we just... Alright, let's narrow the run to what I'm assuming is the boss. Well, we've got still a little bit of time left in the live stream. Hey, look, a glowing altar.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's one thing that I'm having trouble. So, he's blue, but he's fire-based. She's red,
But
water-based, and looks like a bird. He looks like a small mammal, so like he could go either direction. Their consistency with theme seems non-existent.
You know. Yeah. I don't even.
Hey, anime cutscene.
Oh, great font of all creation.
Well, maybe it's butane flame.
I present thee, one of the
Taste the meat.
that thy supreme power might
That's a clean
manifest
burning
in
deity,
thee.
I'll tell you what.
Grant unto Flom the form of a bow.
At least I'm assuming that these are some sort of deity, or at least some sort of cosmic spirit, but you know.
Well, they don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there was that episode of King of the Hill where I think it was Peggy, who was she was teaching at a Catholic academy and pretending to be Catholic and having dreams about going to hell, and she goes to
Yeah.
hell and the fire turns off and Hank's there and she's like, "Oh, thank God!" It's like, "No, I'm here just to replace the propane." That's a clean burning hell, I'll tell you what.
I forgot about that. Oh, King of the Hill.
Oh,
Oh, ew. Oh, no.
that's an eye in addition to being a spider.
I don't like any of that. It's an eye with fangs.
Weapons and armor. Okay, let's. Oh God! Don't really want to be. I don't want to be anywhere around here because I feel like these.
Could you use the red mushrooms to inflict damage on?
I think so. Let's see. Will you get close enough to one? I mean, he's weak to bows, so you would think.
Moonlight Predator. Okay.
Now that didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped. She's gonna just sit there and tank him, taking a ton of damage. I should probably heal her. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go all out with some big attacks. While he's still got... Oh, ow.
Yep,
that
that
hurt.
sucked.
And I'm poisoned. Let's heal that. And let's heal that. I used poison. I used the poison recovery. Do I use it on her? There.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Nope. Oh, hey. I hit a yellow one, apparently.
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, slow is a thing, too. And we're just gonna shoot him to death.
Right in the eye.
Right in the eye.
Oh, it even crawls up like this.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this.
0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
No, sir, I don't like it. Slow defense 3 times 1. Yeah, let's go expand our arsenal. Triggers will increase throughout your journey. Depending on their level, you can upgrade trigger attacks with cost TP. Gain more TP by defeating enemies. Okay.
It costs toilet paper.
It
just
does
like
cost.
the pandemic.
Everything about the pandemic costs toilet paper. Alright, let's go to this altar and be like, hey, level up triggers.
Oh my gosh, I was talking to my former physical therapist. We were texting earlier today, and she was talking about how weird it's been trying to adjust to the new schedule because she's not working and trying to like get everything ready for classes and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's always kind of surreal when you have to adjust to a new normal. God, I'm so sick of the phrase, the new normal.
Right? Huh. Let's see. I can apparently level that up a lot. No, I can't.
Glowing peens give new meaning to the term fleshlight. You are not wrong.
Okay, so I can only do it one time. Okay. I want a fire tornado.
You want a Sharknado, but they don't give you the option for
Multi-shot. User crouches and fires 2 fire arrows for a multi-hit assault.
And I really thought you said crotches for a minute. And
Crotches.
I was like, wow, we are really getting into this whole peen thing.
We are. But we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. The live stream, it's typically, the 9 o'clock set. But we're just a few minutes before that, so... Not enough time to really get into anything else this game is going to offer, but I'm a fan of this game already. I am very interested in this. I think this is one that I...
Not a fan of that fucking spider.
That spider, on the other hand, no sir, I don't like it.
Nope.
But anyway, thank you all for tuning into this live stream. It's been fantastic. Every Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern, same hat time, same hat channel. If I do have to cancel for whatever reason, I will post about it in our Discord, which you can find in the video description. Which I will post things randomly. I will not be posting the mildly penis stuff because we don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
I mean, you could just post the link and be like, that's it. But you go wild on your own time.
Yes, this is. I have provided. You can choose whether or not to inflict this on yourself, but one of these days, like I said, I have a bunch of recordings of South Park Fractured But Whole, but I have just not gotten around to editing or uploading. Hopefully next week I'll start getting back into the swing of that. last week and this last weekend were rather busy, so
A little bit.
hopefully it'll calm down a little bit.
You look like you got a little like lightheaded or something.
I've got a little bit of a headache forming like right here.
You need a pain penis.
I do need a pain penis. It is mildly penis. But yeah, do you have anything going up?
I have 2 things that are already up. I had a thing for National Record,
Fine.
or not, sorry, not National Record. It's Record Store Day. I believe that was on Saturday. And I had a piece go up yesterday or the day before. It might have been on Monday for National Bucket List Day. And those are at sweatpantsandcoffee.com. You can just, I mean, the newest things should still be on the main page right now, but if there's something you're interested in that like isn't popping up right away, like you can just type in my name, Jesse James Gray, and it'll pull stuff up.
Libet says we have penis Tourette's tonight.
Well, you know,
Everything looks like when everything looks like, if you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Penis in you. I'm tired.
I'll show you looking like a nail.
Oh, anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a good evening. I hope you have a good rest of the week. We'll see you next week. Till then, take care of yourselves. Stay safe.
Wash your hands. Get your boosters if you're up for
Booster.
them.
You know,
Wear a mask.
don't take stupid risks if you can avoid it.
Test regularly. That goes for COVID and for, you know, STIs. Just good practice.
Don't stick a fork in a light socket.
Not even for science. I can't even justify it then.
No. No.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good
Take
night.
care.